People got 2 votes for Mexico. I guess Mexico wins. Had Mexico not suffered so much turmoil in the 1800s, perhaps industrialization would have stabilized the nation earlier. This map, expert, we've got multiple competitors. You have the opportunity to strengthen Mexico's industrial might. All that it requires is a nationalized railway. You must find a way to stop the robber barons from taking control. Connect Mexico and Chihuahua and have net worth of 20 million for the company in 34 years. No, 24 years, sorry. Silver, do the same, but also carry 1,000 loads of cargo. And gold, have 3 times the company value, have hold even more, and be the only survivor. There can only be one. So slow down. Let's have a look at the map. It's not a map I'm familiar with. This to this looks like the big population center. Although even then there's lots of little ones that are fairly reasonable. So Guadalajara across to Mexico City. And where's Chihuahua? Whoa, all the way up here. So connect that to here. Well, there's been worse. Thank you, Cal. Thank you for the raid. I hope you had a lovely time with Vicky. We will max invest. We are still the Forgiveness Express. Let's go with the Choo Choo train logo. Are we allowed a loan? We are. Cheaper Fuel Man is fantastic. Not a great loan. Do we care about personal money? We don't care about personal money. Chat voted. Cal. Chat said. Chat voted. Chat said. Do Mexico next. So we're doing Mexico. Oh, nothing fits here. Guadalajara is a bit of a pain to connect. Well, there. Well, you get all your raid points at least, Namablob. You can start reclaiming all the points that you'd hoarded for... Oh, that means I didn't go vote points for Pokemon. No, I forgot! Oh, well. How much is it to get across to Mexico? Somewhat expensive. It means that I forgot to go invest in the Pokemon points drive. I am besides myself. This only processes paper and plants, not cows, so I don't really care about connecting to the other side. I'd rather get 100% of this population. Oh, and it's a stupid you aren't allowed to connect anywhere that you haven't already connected. Well, build without connections map, so... You definitely don't do it there. Yeah, that's about as good as it's going to get. Ding. Lock down the station. Extend the double tracking. And check out what choo-choos we have. Only the American. Restaurant, saloon, post office, hotel. Same on the other end. Nope, I can't afford the post office. The post office means I won't have enough money left to buy two. You one start at Mexico. This one start at Guadalajara. Get going. Okay. Next question. Can they get end-to-end, or do we need to have one in the middle that's a supply thing? I'm hoping they can get end-to-end. The 4 there is a bit of a yuck. But the rest is fairly okay. The turn and a 3 at the same time is also a bit of a yuck. At least it's downhill. Like, the distance that this 4 is from the turn is sufficient that it's only really hurting in this direction, not so much in this direction. No, I'm not afraid of that. In fact, if anything, we should look at buying more of our own stock. We can't, we don't have the purchasing power. I wanted that soon. He will make mad money with that. And we do need something in the middle because there's not quite enough sand. Slow down. Standing water, do. Standing water, do. Post office, do. We need something in the middle. If we put one there, it can get us oil. The cities do want oil. This side can process the grain into beer, this side can process the grain into food. I think we expand to that. I can almost get them in a small station, but it has to be medium. No, that 4.1 is not really acceptable. What about... That's a bit better. What's that? Beautiful. Grab another train. The demand for food is higher than the demand for alcohol. Yes, so we should do food first. That is your loop. Do both sides demand coal? Yes, and... yes. In fact, I really like this because then this can be a pure straight. If only that was a buildable square. We're slightly too poor, so we wait. Wait for the Mexico train to come in. He's going to have trouble because of the sand. There we go, it's over the hilly bit. Unfortunately, our share price has already risen. We could buy Choo Western. Woo. With only 2 mail. How many shares could we buy back if we bought them back? About 8,000. But we didn't care about personal value, did we? Yeah, all we care about is company value, so we don't need to worry about buying back stock. Instead, we should expand, and expand quickly. You... Here, there, alcohol up to there. Loop. And that hill is ugly, but it's coming back empty, so that shouldn't be too much trouble. We'll give this a maintenance bay. Wait, Leon? It is the great Leon, annoying bird. Not yet. The party's just begun. This can't be happening. Coffee. No, cotton. Guadalajara can process cotton. So we could extend up this way and add in the cotton. I think we connect Zataclus to Leon and grab the cotton. And then that can be Guadalajara cotton to Leon, Guadalajara cotton to Mexico, Guadalajara cotton to Zataclus. Yeah, I should have bought the Choo Western. Oh well, too late. Oh, we need to make the oil one. So, oil here, oil there. Go. Yeah, those are the best to start with. Speed up. As long as you get out of the way before he hits you, I'm happy. Which it doesn't look like it wants to do. Come on. Yes. I think when these two have done their big ding, we'll be ready for connecting across to at least Leon. Let's investigate the cost. So there, 7, 6. I have to build 2 stations, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I need like $1.6 million. Also, are people willing to lend us some more money? Yeah, 10% loan. Sure thing. No! You rat! Oh! Oh, we connect to Leon there. Instead of where we were going to connect to Leon earlier. It doesn't actually block me from anything here, so it's not that bad. But it threatened to cut me off from important access. Okay, saloon, post office. I can't afford the restaurant yet. Add in our add in the end-to-end express. Two of them. We might go down to one after the first delivery. And then turn you into a food one. I'm willing to use a big station to grab all. No, I should probably grab them as 2 and 2. Ooh, but I could grab all of that. Yeah, that looks pretty tempting. We also need to buy the station, restaurants and hotels here, and maintenance and water and sand. I'll not get too far ahead of myself. Does look like we could have 2 of these. Which means it is worth double tracking this. As much mail as possible. We've got the money for what we want here now. Hotel, water, sanding, restaurant, go. Roundhouse, sanding, hotel, water, restaurant, go. These are busy enough to deserve light poles. And we have the cash to increase our maintenance amount. It does look like 1 is going to be the correct answer there eventually. The question is, do we connect that way? Or do we allow them to zigzag across? I think technically this is better, so... Good enough. Give you a warehouse. Give you sanding and water. Wait for a little more money and start up the great conga line of cotton trains. That's oil desire has recovered. Yeah, one for those two is plenty. In fact, we could probably put one... No, that city's not big enough. That one is. But you aren't. So from now on... I want you to only do that. 6 for 1 split. Fantastic. Woo. You can do one more. Needs to be a medium station, so be it. Oh, wrong one. That one. That is your job. Good. And we start the conga line of these. So... cattle to here and back. Yes, and then cattle to here. Deliver there and back. Yes, and then cotton to here. No, here. And back. And cotton to there and to Leon. And cotton from there to Mexico. All of them. Yes. This new little spur line has millions of trains waiting to leave. Well, 4, but still. Lots and lots of trains waiting to leave there. Why is everyone buying our shares? Oh, because the economy is down. No, just because they really like us. Okay. And then where should we go next? Puebla is pretty close and pretty big. Victoria? Ciudad Victoria. What about this iron? I kind of like adding this iron in. There's no steel. Is there any steel production on this map? Not near here. There's some way over there. Still, these cities want coal, right? Well, this one wants coal. Go up the south coast. But I need to be here. And getting up those hills looks ugly. I kind of feel like I want to go through the middle. We definitely need to go down to one of these now, though, so let's work out how to add in that. So you, friend. Deliver some coal there. Actually, you could deliver that coal all the way up to Mexico City. We'll have you do one, then one. Right, this is going to be too quick a route, and that route is going to be too slow a route, but on average I think the two of them probably become a reasonable route. There. And I need one that does the iron. Was going to come down to Guadalajara. There's still plenty of demand for goods in Mexico, so we will then say, turn them into goods, take them to Mexico, that is your loop. We probably need to create two of those based on the length of that side length. I'm going to say, based on just how much Mexico wants goods, we'll have an extra one of there. I think that will about average with the return time of this to the production time of that. You are going to be busy enough to want telegraph poles. So are you. Pay off our 2 bad loans. Check if there's even cheaper fuel man. Nope. But no one else has snapped him up either. Speed up, speed up. All these cotton trains are slowing down the first cow across. There are 3 mail. Grab as much mail as you can. Grab as much mail as you can. Yeah, you'll get there in time. And did that overly suppress your oil desire? A little bit, but not overly. Yeah, I still like that way more. Good, that's keeping up with the cattle there, which means this one's probably a little bit slow. We've got enough We've got enough money to expand again. I'm supposed to connect to Chihuahua. What do ports do on this map? Make coffee, eat goods and food. Los Mochis. Kalima. Now this we know from EU4. Although isn't Kalima usually over here? This is big enough. If this and this can be connected without too many hills... There's not really an elegant way of testing. Stupid cotton plant. If a station there could reach everything, that would be tolerable. Yes, there's a couple of nasty fours there, but they're far enough away from a turn that the train should be at a reasonable speed. Yep, the only thing that we lose out on there is the cannery. An acceptable loss. Two end-to-end expresses. Yes. Can we produce... There's logs here. Can we process those logs? No. The nearest log conversion is way, way, way away. You would absorb paper, though, and this can produce paper. You want paper. This wants paper. You're not quite big enough for paper. And you're big enough for paper. So we could have 1, 2, 3... 4 paper ones. I think that's a yes. It's a little bit sad that we can't capture the third one of those there. That one is beautiful though. 2 cows and two of them. Is there cow absorption somewhere near here? No. Cow absorption is all the way over there. So although it's pretty, it's not useful. How many cities do we say want it? 1, 2, 3, 4. So two with 2 sounds good. We need a bit more money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna need about 800k. A little bit more if we want to double track everything, and we do. And in fact, I should already be doing that. Just passengers. Finish double tracking the rest of this. Get these set up. I'm willing to say sanding and water there is somewhat sensible. Do we make a second one of these? This one's coal, and that one's coal. Not very much. Weird that these want coal less than that thing. Yeah, we'll have a second one. Except that you do coal here. No. Coal there, coal Mexico. Go. And then we wanted our paper ones. Now, is it worth it to pay out for this guy? How heavy is paper and pulpwood at the moment? 25 and 25. So, as long as the grade is 2% or less... No, the 8-wheeler is fairly quicker. And it's only 30% more expensive. I'm going to say, especially for these papers, that it's worth it. We're going to say pulpwood there, here. Pulpwood there, the furthest away one. Sorry, that's that one. Okay, we want 2 of these. Very good. And then we want 2 of the other one as well. That is going to be Here, there. Mexico, here, there. Guadalajara. There. And then all we need to do is double track this. And that looks good. Now, it's unfortunate that there's two sets of zigzags here, but not what I can do about it. There isn't that much mail. The iron one can have a duplicate as well. It's not the best. Can we make that? Oh god, yes. No, here. Then here. And then we'll delete this, because it's horrible. I don't care that you have to turn around and do a loop-de-loop. This is so much less grade than that. We will change the oils over then, so... Yes, but you now collect from here. Because the oils aren't quite keeping pace with production. So we'll use the source of oils nearer where they are produced. Minimize their travel time. Yeah, that is so much better. This area is still busy dealing with the first great cotton run. Oh, and we need an extra... Okay, in the middle, water sanding roundhouse. I thought you'd be able to get end to end without exploding. I'm sorry, I was wrong. Yeah, have some extra sanding, water, and roadhouses. Okay, we've got enough money to expand again. Veracruz is pretty big, as is Villa Hermosh. Or I maybe think maybe down to here. Although I could do here to here. We could also check if cheaper Fuelman is in existence. Not yet. We hopefully never actually do anything between these two. Yuck. Also yuck. Yeah, that's fairly reasonable. Yeah, sure, go like that. It's a bit of an extra turn, but it's reasonably flat. Wait, why do you demand coffee? Because people eat raw coffee. Okay. They're not connoisseurs yet. They don't demand processed coffee. Everyone has their own grinders. It's true, they do. They're willing to eat raw coffee. Do we want double end-to-end? Probably yes. I'm just going to say yes. Maybe I'm oversupplying. That looks pretty good. Oh, I did the wrong one, didn't I? Well, you know what we could do? Is have one that is purely for the coffee. So on the Tampico end, grab 4. On your end, grab... No, on the Tampico end, grab 2. On the Nordica end, grab 1. And then the other one is the Express People Deliverer. Okay. And then we're going to come along this coast to Veracruz, and from Veracruz to Villa Hermosa. Not that we ever expect to use this, but it's there if we need it. What do you mean you can't reach the station? Okay, tracked block is more reasonable. Come on, that's actually really quite flat. Why are you having so much... Well, it's flatter than the other one was. Still not actually that flat. Could we change where we cross over even more? There. We're going to kill this as well, then. It's shorter, but it's too hilly. Sorry. These guys have begun heading back for their next wave. How is my net worth the least? Okay, their companies are just doing better than I would have thought. Good for them. Please finish getting up the hill so that you can stop being with no sand. There's so little extra distance to go, come on. Yeah, that looks good. Good. No, this is hurting you too much. Both of you are going to become the other train. Or can we divert you into some other task so that the other... Do you need coal? You do? Do you need coal? You do. You're both going to become coal things then. Well, at least one of you can become a coal thing. Because this is obviously not a job for you. Okay, there's one of them taken care of. That one's not big enough to want coal, really? I suppose that's the way it is, that's the way it is. But we could do goods here as well. I said we could do goods here as well. There we go. Yeah, that's about the right thing. Although actually just do 2, because otherwise it's too heavy for you. Come on, finish climbing this hill. But I can replace you with trains that can actually handle the hill a bit better. And I'll have a dedicated mail one as well. Woo. No, head to there. That means we need this bit to be double-tracked. And now we can do across to here, like we said. Veracruz, welcome to existing. And that looks pretty good. So yes, like that. Erase, erase, erase. Go erase these little things that are now just waste of time track. Okay. Double track between you and ideally here. Beautiful. Fancy upgrades. And 2 of these. Alright, go. Yep, there are 2 mail. Yep, that's going to empty out all that cotton. Really? But this has a sanding thing. Yeah, no, it's just that they're also from the previous generation. That's fine. They'll get over it. This end can produce food. So food, there, loop. And what do we add next, now that this is up and running happily? How much are rights in the United States? Not that much. It's payable. Is Cheaper Fuel Man available? Yes! Our diligence pays off. Okay. Here to there. Here to here. Good. These both straddle borders, so it's probably worth doing customs houses as well. Why? Why did that happen? You are supposed to be a single straight line. Just run back and forth like that forever. Next, food. That is the nearest sensible source of food that I see. double up. Add in some coffee eating here. So 2 here, 2 there. That should keep up with that pretty well. And we add Mendez to here. All of this food goes to here into each of them. These can come to here as well. That sugar can become alcohol, although... well, actually, these cities do want alcohol. What? Oh, come on! Boo! Ah, that's my fault. There. Perfect. The zigzagging sucks a bit, but is unfortunately necessary. And add in this city. Live without the roundhouse for the moment. Live without the hotel for the moment. Seriously, how long is it? No. It's been waiting for that mail for forever. Just no, just go. There. This express. Ching ching. But neither side currently has anything. Nevertheless, that's all you do. Give this all its stuff. Have to live without the roundhouse for a bit. Little baby Vulcans. That could actually be useful. Like, that could totally be a Vulcan rather than this. And then that could convert over to being one of the cow ones. There we go. So, 2 of you. Covering that loop. That means we need to double track all of this now, though. Give it its baby Vulcan here. And then set up the alcohol one. So, here, there, there, here, there, there, here, there, there. Beautiful. So now all of these have food, all of these have alcohol. They don't have goods, and this one still kind of needs coffee. But that looks really murderous. I suppose it could be worse. There we go. Now all of them get coffee. So that's going to mean that I need to double that bit of track. Okay, so we've done up the East Coast. One sec. Cough, 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 cough. What about the West Coast? Do both of these want coffee? Yes. Yes. Surely it can't be that hard to get this as part of this loop. I mean, that's unpleasant, but it's all downhill. A little baby Vulcan could do that. Wait for 2 coffee, take it there. Wait for 2 coffee, take it there. This wouldn't mind lumber. This wouldn't mind lumber. How hard would it be to add in here, to here, to here? Oof. 5, 4, 9, 10. That 6 is probably the least bad, because at least you'll have a lot of run up. Although, actually, if it's going to be a turning point, it should be the only turning point. Definitely going to need sanding and water. Same with you. Okay, I'm happy with that. Get a big heavy boy. 2, 4, this, there. 2, 4, this, there. Lovely. It might be worth having them as 2 separate. Like one that just does this, this, this. One that does this, that, here. I'm going to do 2. And split them up. Yep. Now that hill shouldn't be so murderous. Then what? I suppose we finally connect up to Chihuahua like we were supposed to? Although there's also coming over here. Roundhouse, standing water. Add in some BB Baby Vulcans. Go. Oof. Oof. 6. No. We do... there. And then down. That's the least objectionable. And even that needs a big station. Does want oil. And so does this. Free oil up to Zadoclus. Double track this and get the end-to-end express happening. Go. Kind of too hilly. That isn't so bad. Sure, good enough. Still Still not fantastic, but it's a reasonable delivery. The man with no name has robbed our train. Which one? Nah, it's not that bad. This is almost certainly going to want standing water. And I'm going to guess you want it as well. That probably means this guy's going to be overwhelmed with oil, but tough luck for him. Oops. Finish connecting across to Chihuahua. Forgiveness Express links Mexico's heartland, Chihuahua and Mexico, grew closer as Forgiveness Express links the two by rail. Okay, and then where are we actually going to connect you to? You know, there's enough people on that we could double track this whole thing. And then run Durango to Chihuahua and Chihuahua to Torreon at the same time. Would probably be more appropriate load balancing. So for the moment you are Durango, Chihuahua. And then we need a Chihuahua, Torreon. And you now do that. Or, no, continue doing what you're doing. I've changed my mind. Continue doing what you're doing. This can do that. Good. Which now means you having the restaurant and the hotel makes sense. So does here. You should also have telegraph poles because you're that busy with oil and steel and coal deliveries. Alright. What else do we need? We need my hair to not be invisible. Which one isn't liking my hair? that one either. Then why aren't you liking my hair? My hair shouldn't be that horrible. Yeah, there we go. We don't. Get to this year's end thing and have a look at how close we are to our goals. Kind of looks like we could have 2 of each. And where's the other one? That one? Yes. There we go. All right. Current worth 31 mil, and we've done 700 loads. We probably actually need to do a little bit more money making. This is going to make good money. So are you. So are you. This cow thing should be fantastic. Sure. That's already been bought. I'm surprised that's so bad. How are you so bad? Do I need 2 of these? I can have 2 of them. Someone's already bought that one. Somehow these ones aren't actually producing as much. You're good. What about the cotton thing? Good. What about the paper mill? Yes. But the wood chipper is good. Where's the little baby Vulcan? Where is the little baby Vulcan? Did I never build it? No, it's returning now. But it looks like we need 2 of them. So a second one we will have. This should be earning good money. Oh my god. 2 explosions in quick succession. These should be earning good money. This one. This. These 2. Looks like we could afford a second alcohol one. I'd rather have too many than too few. And that gives me an excuse to actually buy that. This and this should now be good. So should the alcohol distillery. These are probably good. There's an argument to be made for adding in a baby Vulcan over here, whose job is to help with the oil. I forgot to build roundhouse sanding water here. I'm an idiot. Build a second one of you. And we're just going to replace this rather than wait. It's 60k spent turning it back into being able to move, rather than clogging everything behind it up. These? Yes. Yes. This thing? Yes. That bakery should be good. So should this. Perfect. If there's 2 of them, maybe we can drop it down to 4? Nah, it's not worth. Just leave them as is. Tool and die factories have stopped accepting iron. The dreaded day has come. So the iron that used to come down here is no longer going to be a profitable undertaking. This guy needs to die. And by die, I mean now deliver his iron over here. Same with you. And if that means that I need to double track here to here, so be it. All right. The only other places worth connecting are like here to here. An enterprising young engineer has come to you with the designs for the revolutionary 442. If you find the prototype, fund it, he'll build you as many as you need for a reasonable sum. Sure. We get the Consolidation 280, not the 442. Game's lying a bit. This still wants more coal. Done. Get a little baby Vulcan. That's your job. And another one. Why not? Yes, that grade is a bit disgusting, but it's downhill. We could create a loop that does all three of these. Because there's no fourth person in Los Mochis, so it's not worth adding. City Bridge, we don't care. Well, do we? Do I do the full three across thing? Oh, I can always build a better bridge if I need to. No. Go around. Even if it means extra turns. Okay. Good. And now this. I mean, that probably works. So does that, though. And yet it misses that one. I'm not convinced that adding that is worth it. I'll do it anyway. Good bridges. It's somewhere else to deliver food is the argument I'm going to use. Somewhere else to deliver food and coffee along this loop. So we'll get one of these chunky boys who goes 1, 2, 3, loop. All stations, do what you can. Then we will grab a little Vulcan whose job is to go coffee here, coffee there. Lovely. Then we will grab these. That is going to be a bit murderous, but at least it's downhill. It's going to want to be double-tracked. I should have built the double bridge to begin with. And now we can do food here, there, food here, there, food here, there. We will do with a bunch of little efficient Vulcans. 2. Food. There. Food. Come back. And lastly, 2 for the middle one. Food up to the end one. Beautiful. Now I hope they don't have too much trouble. This is downhill, so they shouldn't cry too much about it. Do any of these want coal? No. 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 Looking at this mountain coal and thinking, can we yoink that into the system? But nope. We could incorporate the sugar as well, but there's already, I think, enough food. Those 3 things should be enough food. Now watch it rocket down the hill. $18 or so. Yeah, it's already basically at its maximum speed. There's all of this to bring to Chihuahua. Get a chonker. And what's the ratio? The ratio is 1 to 1. We really want to add in some extra. Little efficient Vulcan. I will need to double this track. Little efficient Vulcan. How hilly is it to get these? Pretty hilly. What about there? Yeah, that's all downhill. I'm sure it'll manage. Except that we'll grab a medium chonker. He's got much further to go and with a heavier load than the Vulcan does. Buy this, because it's about to become ultra profitable. And we'll even say that this can have telegraph poles, because it's going to be unloading so many people. This should be profitable now. Yes. Paid for itself already. All looks good. The engineer you funded has returned. He's run into some snags and needs 6 more months. Yeah, fine. I'm a little bit worried that this guy isn't enough for that. And the same for here, but we'll give it one more year. Maybe do a 4 and then drop back to a 3. We'll see. This should be profitable. So should this one. Maybe run a 5, and then drop back to a 3. Can you please stop? Towns no longer accept raw produce or coffee. He's developed the Atlantic. No longer accepting coffee is pretty horrid for me, because we'd set up lots of coffee ones. Which means that now this guy could only ever deliver to here. And that there's no point dragging these back and forth. But I should sell it. There's no point in these two little Vulcans unless one of these has a cannery, and it doesn't. So, your job is changing. You're going to help with a single log. So is your job. These with 1 compared to you with 2. Yeah, it's about the same. So that's probably about right. You know what, we'll just say take all 6, but as many as you can. We'll say that this year, these ones become profitable as well. Wasn't last year, wasn't last year, wasn't last year, wasn't last year. Doesn't feel like we're really catching up on that. So make a second. And change it down to 2 each. Twice as many, but doing half as... well, 1/3 less work. No path to... Wait, what? What do you mean no path to here? Okay, suddenly that's all better. And I need one more sanding thing. Good. 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 Very good. Very good. Very good. Modestly good. Very good. Oh, that looks like it's now going to carry 6 every bloody time. Your usefulness has ended because they no longer accept coffee. There, you can join the food ones, now that coffee is dead. Which also means I should sell this. Actually, no, I should have kept that, because that one's doing here. Wasted 75k. Oops. He should achieve full speed pretty quickly now that he's going purely downhill. That's bad, but not that bad. These need sand, apparently. You know what? We might change this. You can do this sideline. And then he can now help with this. Because you'll be able to climb this better. You are the stronger train. Speed up. Shouldn't be exploding. Come on, you're a good, reliable little thing. Why are you exploding? Friend? Your maintenance is high, your chance to explode is low. Now, do we replace you with Atlantics? Absolutely not. Speed up, see what this year's end of year thing looks like. Connected both, tick. We've hauled 1,600, tick. And our value is just shy of 70 million. We're going to finish the goal this year. Little baby Vulcan, which insisted on exploding. Hey, what? Couldn't we have won? $70 mil? What didn't we meet? Oh, I haven't eaten the competitors. This is true. He says no. Wait a year? Okay, one of them is eaten. He says no, though. Seriously? I need to eat you. He's never gonna sell it. Well, only silver for us, because the AI's a jerk. No, there we go. He wants the money now. Done. GG. Viva la Mexico! And you. Gold! Gold! And our highest difficulty one yet.